good morning to you. Our review today was going to be outside, but I don't know if you can see it, but it is absolutely hoofing it down with rain. Now, luckily enough, I've already been outside and plugged the car in for our experiment today. So, today I'm going to be reviewing these. And these are VigorPool Captains 1,200 watt solar generators. Now they call them solar generators. They're basically a massive lithium battery with an inverter. Now these are 1,200 watt each. However, these are joined by a cable, which gives an output of 2,400, so 2.4 kilowatt. I attempted a few weeks ago to use an Anchor solar generator to charge the car, which worked brilliantly. Now the car is currently at 76%. Now, as I say, I have set it all up. It all is all plugged in. Let's just take this out of the back. Let's turn the camera around and show you what's going on. Okay, so these units are now joined. This one is I don't know what's going on, but it's actually, it won't reset the Wi-Fi. These have got an app which we'll go into in a minute, but according to theory these are now joined, so you can see the picture of the plug there, Now I've not messed with anything on the car. I've not changed any of the settings, and it's saying we're at 76%. Now I'm just about to push the reset trip on the back of the actual plug. So let's see what happens. So I've pushed the reset trip and absolutely nothing. Let's try again. Absolutely nothing. Right, let's go and check the plugs outside. Well, I'm not sure what's happened there at all. But as you can see now, these are actually charging the vehicle. Neither of them, however, are showing an output, which is really confusing. But the car is charging. So at 76%, it's now 20 to 2 in the afternoon. And the car is at full strength charging. So it says we've got 54 minutes and it's not showing any output at all, which is really weird. Let's see what happens. Okay, I have really not got a clue what's happened. So I've tried to reset everything. It's showing us the car not charging. I've tried outside, so I'm going to reset the trip again. And wait to see what happens. Still nothing. Ah, here we go. We have an output. So that is pulling 1,363 and 1,276 watts, which means the car should be charging. Let's just try again. It is. and it's just told me. So right, there we go. So the time is now 2 o'clock. So we've been at a little bit of messing about really. So it's now 2 o'clock. These are both pulling 1.3, so it's nearly 2,800 watts, and we have 76% and 103 miles. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these go flat, and it's tripped. So they've both tripped. They've both tripped, which means it doesn't like. So that's an overload error. So I'm going to go out to the car and I'm going to drop the charging rate of the car and try again. Okay, I've just been out to the car and I've dropped it to reduced. So let's reset again and see how we go. Let's just turn on the charger, reset. They both clicked in. And we're waiting for an output draw, which at the moment we don't seem to have again. Nope. And 175, there you go, they're both pulling up together. 800, 900. Okay, so not pulling as much this time. And let's check across here. It's showing us still not charging, which obviously it is. It is obviously charging. So we're not pulling as much wattage this time. Just over 2,000 watt of pull. I think last time it was just a bit too much for it. And we're charging again, so 76%, and the time now according to that is 14:02. 76% and 103 miles. And both these units appear to, that says 65 minutes worth of charge. Let's see how much we leave this charge in, it puts into the battery. So the cooling fans have just kicked in on both of them. They're reasonably quiet, which is unusual. Normally they're pretty noisy, but they seem to be dropping at the same sort of rate. Well, you know, we're down to 87% on one and 88% on the other, and we've been going for about 8 minutes. So yeah, I'm just wondering how much this will put in compared to the anchor unit. Right, I've just come back out. It's now 2:25 past. We're at 60% on one, 62% on the other, and just have a quick look at this. I think you said 78%. So it's put in 2% battery, and we've now got 105 miles. So we've gained 3 miles, which could be enough to get you out of trouble. We'll come back when it's around the 20% mark. So Our right hand unit is down to 20% with 13 minutes, and our left hand unit is at 24% with 16 minutes. And charge wise, we are up to 80%. I think it was 76 to start with. I think we're up to 80%, 107 miles. I think it was 102. So 5 miles in, and these are still quite happily going. So we'll come back to you when they cut out now and see how much charge we've got in total. So this unit here is definitely using the power a lot quicker than this one. I've actually briefly stopped the charge and now they've both clicked out. So this one's down to 5% power. It's clicked out, it's clicked out. We are at, oh, can we see this? 81%. So 76 to start with. So 5% in, 5% charge, 108 miles, and I think it was 102. So they've now stopped charging because that one has reached 5% and that's its cut off. So how does it compare to other ones which we have trialed and reviewed? Yeah, about the same really. 5%, 5 miles, 6 miles. I think the anchor unit did a couple of more miles than that. But it has charged the car. It has given us 5 miles. That will get you out of trouble. Do you want to carry 2 of these around in a boot of your car? Up to you. If you know you're going to be pushing it to the limits and you know there's not a charge there and it can make the difference, yeah, why not? And these are at the cheaper end of the market compared to some of the other big companies. We are hoping to review a 4 kilowatt one soon, but we've got to wait and see. Got to wait and see on that. Anyway, again, another little, will it do it? Yes, it will. So this is the Vigore Captains 120 watt, 1200 watt, combined with a link cable, has charged the i3 and given it 5% battery. Just playing about. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a thumbs up. If you don't already, please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and we'll be back in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.